We have, number one, formed a unified incident command team with the Texas Animal Health Commission and deployed our APHIS response team and personnel to the area. They are already on the ground.
In the wake of the announcement, USDA Secretary Brooke Rollins provided updates on the New World Screwworm situation in a series of meetings with lawmakers and in press calls.
If we all work together and follow animal treatment and the movement restriction guidance, there is no reason to believe that this incursion will result in any sort of establishment of the pest.
NWS is a serious pest that affects livestock, pets, wildlife, and less commonly, people and birds. They most often enter an animal through an open wound and feed on its living flesh. According to USDA, the nation's food supply is safe. Screwworms do not infest meat, fruits, vegetables, or other food sources. It is not contagious and does not spread directly from animals to people or from person to person.
So much, Chairman Thompson.
The issue quickly became the focus of Thursday's previously scheduled House Agricultural Committee hearing, where lawmakers pressed Rollins on the threat posed to the nation's livestock sector.
We have now activated our new World Screwworm Response Playbook, which includes detailed protocols and procedures for just this scenario. We've established a 20-kilometer zone around the detection and implementing quarantines, movement controls, and surveillance in the region. In fact, I'll be there next week.
In addition, Rollins explained the USDA has accelerated the release of sterile flies, the primary tool used to eradicate screwworm populations. Lawmakers from cattle-producing states expressed concerns for their ranchers, who are already experiencing tight herd numbers and economic uncertainty.
Why should Kansas ranchers and consumers facing high beef prices have confidence that the USDA has this under control?
I was on the phone most of last night and through the night with the ranchers in South Texas. We do not believe this will be an infestation. We'll be able to isolate each case.
The last outbreak in U.S. border states was in the 1960s. It decimated the local wildlife population and caused millions of dollars in damage to ranchers. NWS was eradicated at that time when researchers began releasing massive numbers of sterilized male screwworm flies that mate with wild female flies to produce infertile eggs. Rollins says the nation's first production facility for sterile flies is expected to open in Texas late 2027.
When it does, it'll produce about 300 million flies per week, in addition to the 100 million from Panama. And then we outfitted an additional Mexican facility in Matapa for another $100 million. So we will get back to the point where we're able to push it back and eradicate it.
So far, there have been no further detections reported. For Market to Market, I'm Laurel Bauer.